What up, Brad?
What up with you? Girls love to make that face when they skip you.
Oh my god, he has a crying baby in the background. That is terrifying. I would literally burn my house down.
You should hear it.
Wanna come and play?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what a garden is. I don't have gardens.
We do, backyard.
We don't have gardens.
Backyard. I'm confused. We think they're the same thing.
We call them gardens here. Could be on either side. Most people put it in the back, but you could have a garden in the front. Why not? Garden in the front, party in the back. That's my new haircut.
That's my new haircut.
Business in the front, garden in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. You're a very serious man.
I'm very happy.
He's being held hostage by his crying baby. Okay. Now he looks like the crying baby.
I'm happy. I'm happy on the outside.
He's dying on the inside.
Already dead inside. Long dead. Okay. Speaking of living, would you rather have the hiccups for the rest of your life or 5 years to live?
I'd rather die than have the hiccups.
You got 5 years, so you can have fun.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like the idea of knowing I'm going to die.
Yeah. We're all going to die.
Well, yeah, but I don't know when I'm going to die. Like,
Nobody knows when they're going to. Nobody knows when they're going to die.
Because I didn't know it was going to happen.
But either way, do you want the hiccups?
Yeah.
So if you're going to die tomorrow, you want the hiccups. But if you're going to die, don't you want the 5 years to live so you don't have the hiccups tomorrow when you die?
You know what? We'll take the hiccups.
I'm taking death.
I'm taking death.
There's two kinds of people in this world. People who want the hiccups and people who want to die. There's no in between.
I'm going to make sure not to take you to a cliff. Your 5 years might be ended tomorrow.
I'm scared of death.
I know how it feels to die.
Yeah, he's already dead inside.
How does it feel?
It's liberating. You literally give zero fucks.
Freeing.
It's like zero fucks about anything.
I don't really give any fucks anyway, no.
Then you're dead inside too. You died a long time ago. What part of England are you in?
Birmingham way.
Birmingham.
Oh, my hair.
I can't relate. I have no stories about Birmingham. I got nothing for you.
He actually says it correctly.
No, he doesn't. It says Birmingham.
I said Birmingham.
See?
Oh my god.
He's the only American person that can say Birmingham.
Hey, did you just assume my nationality?
Okay, Canadian.
I'm Icelandic.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. I'm Canadian. You got it right the second time.
Do you know American people? Don't you find they're actually quite rude?
I do know American people.
Do you think they're rude?
Well, I don't think every single American person is rude, but generally they're a less polite culture than Canadians. And Canadians are a less polite culture than British people. So it's kind of
Canadians are too nice.
It's like a trickle down, right? Like you would be the drinking of the water, and we would be somewhere in the body, and Americans would be the piss.
That's a great way to put it. Where are the Australians?
Well, I don't think they'd factor into this conversation.
They were down under. They were the shit.
That was good.
I'll take my bow.
You just reduced them to poo. I was in Manchester, true story, and I was there for a business thing, and I was out for dinner at this Thai restaurant, and I went to the bathroom, toilet as you call it, and there was a man in the urinal with a woman, and the woman was deaf, because I could tell by the way she was talking. She was talking like a deaf person. I'm not going to do the impression because it's horribly divisive, but so anyway, he's talking to her, and he's like, we're gonna do this, we got this, and she's like, and he's talking to her, and he's like giving her a pep talk, but they're standing in the urinal that I want to pee in. And so I walk in, and the guy looks at me, and he says, just go about your business. I said, I have to do my business in there. And so they went into the toilet, and I went up to the man urinal, stand up and pee, and I go there, and I can hear them in the toilet behind me, and he's telling her, we're gonna do this, it's gonna be okay. And she was like a bigger lady, and he's kind of like almost felt like he was being almost abusive, but not like he wasn't hitting her, but he seemed aggressive in his tone. And I'm like, what the hell are these people doing? And then they leave the bathroom, and I wash my hands because I'm a clean person, and I go back to my table, but I still wash my hands because I may be dead inside, but I'm a civilized man. So I go back to my table, and everybody in the restaurant is standing, and these people had ordered food and they'd eaten, and then they went back in and took some cash from the cash register and ran out. So they did a dine and dash, but they also robbed the place at the same time, and that's what they were. He was no, I'm telling you that this actually happened in Manchester at a Thai restaurant, I swear to God. And everybody was standing up because this crime had just been committed, and I literally was in the bathroom while he was like psyching her up for this dine and dash rob the place routine that they were pulling. Seriously, that was my first night in Manchester ever. Seriously, who would make that? Why would I make that up? That's such a weird random story to make up. It's a true story. We can do this. You can do this. Relax. We can do this. Okay, can we do it? Okay.
Oh my god, that's the best story I've ever heard.
And she could just say, I don't know, I didn't do anything.
I don't have any stories like that about London. But Manchester, I feel like that happens every night in Manchester.
Probably happens quite a lot.
I don't know what kind of money you use over there. Pounds?
Pounds.
But what about the coins? The coins aren't pounds, they're pence. The p. It's a 50p. It's just a p now. 20p, 50p. What's a penny?
A penny.
That's
one p.
And what's it? And you have a 2p, right? A tuppence. That's a 2.
Yeah.
It's a tuppence.
No, it's just 2p.
Nobody calls it tuppence.
No.
What if I said that? What if I went to the bank and I was like, "Can I have some tuppence?"
They'd be like, "That's like Victorian shit."
They'd call an ambulance because they think I have dementia.
He's got Alzheimer's.
The war isn't over in my head. I'm just looking for tuppence around Birmingham.
That's why he's dead inside, because the war isn't over.
Walking around Birmingham asking people for tuppence. What do you do? What do you do for a living?
Well, I worked in a dementia care home.
You worked in a what home?
A dementia care home.
A dementia care home after I made a dementia joke. Wow. That's not inclusive of me at all.
She got fired.
Don't cancel me. Oh, you got canceled from there, so we're both canceled now.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
I do nothing. I sit at home and play video games.
Seems like a good gig. Are you sisters? Are you sisters? What's the age gap?
Yeah.
Well, you're sisters.
5 years.
I feel like you have different dads.
Yeah.
We do.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
He is the devil. He can read through people's minds.
And your mom, she's single now, right?
No.
No, actually, she's with her dad.
Your dad stuck around for 16 years?
18.
Shocking, man.
Has he ever gone out for milk and never come back? Like for a year or something? Did he disappear for a little while?
No, but my mom has.
Really? Tell me that. What's that all about? Tell me that story.
I don't know. She disappeared for a year and came back.
She disappeared.
Yeah.
She left you and your dad
Yeah.
for a year.
I don't know. It probably
She
wasn't a
went
year.
back to her childhood boyfriend.
Her childhood boyfriend? And then it didn't work out and your dad took her back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't go on like a glory hole tour of England or anything like that.
Who knows?
Who knows? Wow. Wow, Mom. Sowing her wild oats. Wow. With the old high school boyfriend.
It really does.
Have you met the high school boyfriend?
No.
You never met him? She spent a year of her life with him and you don't know who he is.
Oh no.
Okay, well, you have nothing to do, right? You play video games all day. Why aren't you tracking this guy down? I'd like to meet this guy. I want to see the kind of... Like, don't you want to see the kind of guy who can drag your mom away for a year?
Yeah, but then he was telling me that he was with his girlfriend the whole time.
This just gets more and more complicated.
So he's a player, and your mom fell right into the trap for a year.
And then come back to the town between work.
And your dad just took her back, like, no problem.
Yeah.
He didn't give her any, like, he didn't give her any hard time or anything. He was just like, welcome back to my bed. Just like, really? Like,
Yeah.
she, like, walked right in.
allowed them back from the shop.
I'd fuck with old ladies with dementia as long as they gave me consent. They might forget their consent, but
They
you know
might
what I mean.
forget.
No, we forget the consent.
I mean, can you take back consent? Is that something you can do? Like, you give it, can you take it back? Can you say it never happened if it was
I
like?
think most people do.
What if I get it like on my phone and she's like, "Yeah, give it to me," and then I give it to her and
That's
she's
a
like,
smart idea.
"No, he didn't want it. No, I didn't want it.
They're like, I didn't like that.
I revoke my consent."
I don't give consent. Now we're in the courtroom.
Chloe, I think you should take law so we can find out if consent's revocable. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think even if they give consent, they don't take it as consent because they've got no capacity.
Yeah, but how does the person receiving the consent even know that they're incapacitated? That's the problem.
Well, when you're talking to someone with dementia, you actually have more than a sentence stage when you know because they'll repeat themselves about a million times.
Well, sometimes they have a moment of clarity and they walk into a bar and they're handing out consent.
Most of them are locked away in care homes.
It's my signature on a piece of paper.
Here it is. Here it is. Give you some consent right here. Just put it on my forehead.
I consent today, but tomorrow I don't.
Yeah, that's Alzheimer's for fuck me.
Here's my written consent. Is literally just
No,
consent.
people with dementia are a proper horny ladies, you know.
He was probably in a band when he was 15. Right?
Or a drug lord.
I feel like he was in a band and the band was called like Murderous
MILF Slayer.
Sister. MILF Slayer! Oh my god, Chloe, for the win. MILF Slayer. That was his band name.
69.
For sure. MILF Slayer 69. That was his email address at Hotmail. I always thought people were asking me if I was okay. Like, are you okay? Are you all right? Yeah, do I not look all right? This is an amazing story.